vision support. Our purpose is a learn and we bring our national miracle every year to fruition. We believe bigger as we elevate our consciousness. We are worker breakers, free car drivers, diamond and bubble bee earners. The jacket in the first 48 is a must-have. Gold medal, well, that's just our norm. We believe that miracles really do happen as we release our angels from within. Debuting as an mystical national area, Pink and Lexi is glad. Let me introduce you to the miracle area. Massive miracles as we manifest our dreams. We are people on a mission with a vision support. Our purpose is to learn and we bring our national miracle every year to fruition. We believe bigger as we elevate our.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Oh my God, I'm so excited to be here with you to kick off our Makeup Monday. And yes, I need to let you know that Inez will not be with us today. She wasn't, she is indisposed right now, but she wanted the show to go on. She wanted to know that she's okay. She is temporarily in the hospital, but she will be okay. So keep her in your prayers. So my name is María González, and I am so honored to be able to be Inez's host for today. And, she always said that, what she says here is that this is for consultants and directors, and go ahead and share what we are doing today here, because she says we can all learn with each other and from each other. So there you go. Welcome again. My name is María González. I am from a suburb of Chicago, Orland Park. And I've been building my business for 30 years, 31 in July, and I absolutely love it. I fell in love with the product. I fell in love with Mary Kay herself, our founder. I fell in love with the values of the company. And here I am. I decided to leave my corporate job and make this my full-time career. So welcome again. And I want to also explain to you, because this is the first one, and it's going to be, she has selected several different makeup artists to do each weekly session. And each Monday. So each Monday all the way through December. So put these on your calendar, ladies. There you go. There's the flyers. And the Monday, and I forget, I'm going to talk a little slower because we have our translator translating to Spanish. So Catania, she is going to be doing your translating for today. So I'll speak a little slower. So on every other week, every other Monday, and the second and the fourth, I believe there will be a Spanish translation, but I'm not sure if that's what she meant. But anyway, so forgive me, Inez, but here's the schedule. And the second page actually takes you all the way through December. So you can catch on that schedule, mark your calendars. And I guess, like I said, invite your guests and friends and family so they can learn all these glamour tips from these pros. Okay, so what do we need for you to do today is I want all the guests, please, you want to comment. You want to be in a drawing. We're going to have a drawing for lucky product winner. So make sure you comment, ask any questions you like. We will get those back to you, answers if you like. But also, please give StreamYard permission for you to comment. So instead of seeing Facebook user, we actually get to see your name. So make sure that you do that for us, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and and the lucky winner will get once we announce a lucky winner later on in the show, we'll post a link to the Google Doc that you will actually sign up and give us your information. And it says, I want a giveaway prize. So you'll know that, okay? We'll remind you. So be on the lookout, okay? Here's we're going to go right into this, and we're going to go and before we introduce our makeup artist for tonight, she's going to do a soft glam look. So stay tuned. But for right now, we want to share with you a little information about our founder, Mary Kay Ash, and some of our favorite characteristics of her integrity. And so if, watch the next video. It's going to be on integrity, Mary Kay Ash, and I think we're going to show it in Spanish as well.
One woman led, lived, and thrived by remaining true to her character. Mary Kay Ash believed that success and ethics could coexist, that the right values could carry you all the way to the top, and that the golden rule is the most important rule for building an environment of mutual respect. She remained faithful to the life lessons that shaped her as a person, built a culture of caring that made her business stand out from all the rest, and taught others the importance of taking the moral high road. As she often told others, never, absolutely never compromise your principles. And because she didn't, Mary Kay Ash became recognized as one of the world's greatest entrepreneurs. Her unwavering integrity made her one woman whose steadfast values have inspired millions of others and have stood the test of time all around the world.
Una mujer que guió, vivió y prosperó al permanecer fiel a su carácter. Mary Kay Ash creía en que el éxito y la ética podían coexistir, que los valores adecuados podrían llevarte hasta la cima y que la regla de oro es la regla más importante para desarrollar un ambiente de respeto mutuo. Ella permaneció fiel a las lecciones de la vida que la formaron como persona. Desarrolló una cultura de preocuparse por los demás que logró que su negocio resaltara sobre otros y mostró la importancia de que el camino correcto es el moral. Frecuentemente les decía a los demás, nunca, jamás comprometas tus principios. Como ella nunca lo hizo, Mary Kay Ash fue reconocida como una de las más grandes empresarias del mundo. Su integridad inquebrantable la convirtió en una mujer cuyos firmes valores han inspirado a millones de personas y han pasado la prueba del tiempo alrededor del mundo.
Hi, hi again. So I just love hearing the Mary Kay stories. So I hope you enjoyed them as well. And so now I have the honor to introduce to you our makeup artist. Our makeup artist for today is our sister and Mary Kay independent beauty consultant in Inez's Miracle Area Unit. She is 21 years old and just graduated from Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, with a Bachelor's of Science in Social Work. In minoring in rehabilitation services. Currently, she is pursuing a master's in social work with a specialization in health, mental health, and will finish her master's degree next year. Oh my gosh, congratulations. So please give a warm welcome to our makeup artist for today on the Soft Glam look, Moani Bey.
Woo-hoo.
Welcome.
Hi, guys. I'm so happy to be here tonight. It's been so long since I've actually done a tutorial. I am going to do a soft glam look for you guys today. But first, the most important thing to any makeup look is making sure that you're starting off with clean skin. Some of my favorite things to use is the Mary Kay Naturally line. This is my favorite product from it. It is the Nourishing Oil. Looks like this. It's almond oil and a few other things, but it's like a godsend for my skin. So I always start with that. Give yourself time to make sure that your moisturizer or whatever you use is going to absorb into your skin before you apply your makeup. So we're going to go ahead and start off with contouring. But we're going to first prime our faces. I love to use the foundation primer with sunscreen. It's very important to use sunscreen no matter who you are, what age. We need to protect our skin. So a little bit goes a long way. I use about a half of a pea-sized amount on my fingers, rub it in. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and start with the contour. I like the Chromafusion contour in the color Latte. It's a powdery, it's like a pressed powder. So I'm going to use the Mary Kay blending brush. This is one of my favorites. And we're just going to really go ahead and start contouring. So I'm going to do underneath my cheekbone. And this is my beautiful contour compact from Mary Kay. And I'm using the mirror. So we're going to just add contour. And since it's a soft glam, we're not going to go too heavy on it. You want to make sure that it's still blendable. But part of the reason why I do my contour first is because the foundation helps make it blend better. Going to go under my jawline a little bit. And then forehead. And I'm not going to do too much. I'm also going to contour my nose today. So I'm going to grab this. I think it's the Eyebrow Brush. And it has like this fine tip at the end that I'm going to use just to be more precise for my nose since it's a smaller area. And I go from my eyebrow down because I like to slim my nose out. And then
Hey, Moani.
uh-huh.
How did you get started with your Mary Kay, and how did you get all this makeup tips? How did you get started with? Why did you start?
Well, my sister Inez has been doing Mary Kay for pretty much as long as I can remember. So when I became of age, I just thought that it would be awesome to, you know, venture into something. I love makeup. I've loved makeup since I was a little girl, and I was very excited to join my sister's business.
All right, so she's your sister. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Okay, and I learned something new today, that you're putting your contouring ahead of your foundation. So we always learn something new.
Yes, so I do this first, and I'm going in with the Perfecting Concealer, and it's in the color Light Beige, but I'm going to go ahead and go in with this for my highlight for the contour. But all right, so I'm highlighting the bridge of my nose and the tip, and I'm going to do a little bit on all the little areas that I really want to shine. I specifically do my under eye like this because if you kind of do like a triangle, it can bring your face down, but I want to lift it up. So I do just a little bit on the inner corners and the outer corners, and then I'm going to blend it all together. And I'm just taking a little bit of water in a spray bottle, and just to wet the tip of my blending sponge from Mary Kay. This is awesome. Love it. You guys are definitely going to want to use this. This is how I help blend out my under eye. And as you see, I'm doing like patting motions. So I'm not trying to do anything like smudging or smearing. We're really just packing the makeup in, because for a softer glam, we're going to want a little more coverage. So we're not trying to remove as much as that makeup. We're just trying to set it in place. And as you can see, when you do it this way, you get a little more lift and a little bit less concealer down here. But it's definitely just a preference.
How do you match? Can I ask you, how do you recommend they match their concealer? Is it based on their color, skin tone, or foundation
yes,
shade?
so your concealer should be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation.
Okay.
So I use the Mary Kay Time Wise Matte 3D foundation, and that's in the color Beige N210. It is the matte version of it. It also comes in the more dewy version. But for this, the light beige is about a shade or two lighter than this. And so you should always aim for something that's going to be brightening, but not too bright, the more shades you go up, the more dramatic a look you're going to get, and eventually it's going to start looking a little bit pale if you get the wrong color. So
Sure.
definitely keep it to 1 to 2.
And do you find that you also have to apply sometimes concealing corrector, correcting concealer after foundation, or is just under foundation?
So I'm going to color correct too. One of my favorite things to use is the Orange Mio lipstick. And then I'm going to add a second layer because I really have like dark under eyes. And so in order for me to kind of like make sure that I can conceal that all day, I'm going to go in with this. It is a limited edition lipstick, unfortunately, but if you use a similar color in a matte lipstick, that works. This is my favorite hack because you won't really find colors that are more specific shades, which everyone has a different shade of skin tone and undertones that need different color correcting. But lipsticks usually have a ton of shades in different colors for you to play around with. So if that doesn't work, again, or if you can't find a lipstick that works for you, again, the Perfecting Concealer is super full coverage and this will do the job by itself. I just like a little extra assistance. So I take the lipstick and I literally just dab it under my eye just a little bit. A really small amount, like you could barely see it.
Definitely is a new hack that I'm learning.
And it also brings just a touch color back to my face. So right now, trust the process. It is a little bit bright in comparison, but again, I'm just adding some water to my blending sponge. Wetting your blending sponge is gonna be one of the most helpful things, so your sponge is absorbing all of your makeup, and it makes it so where your makeup doesn't dry up as fast and easier to move around. So I'm going to go back in over that orange, look up to the ceiling when you do your under eye. This will make sure that it's smooth enough for you to get in the crevices.
Okay.
And I'm just literally blending it in, and literally just that fast, since I have that layer under there, you can pretty much, it's almost gone. Yes. And just to make sure that it's gone, I'm going to add one more layer. But before that, I like to do a bake. So I'm going to do that with the translucent powder. It looks like this. This is the lid. And I'm going to take the bottom of my blending sponge. I'm going to dip it in there on the side, and I'm going to apply it under my eye. And this is going to help me keep my concealer under eye for as long as possible. So really pack that in. I like to also go on places that get oily because the point of the powder is to absorb the oil and the makeup in your skin. These are the places that I find just a little more oily on me than I'd like them to be. I try not to do my cheekbone too much because we're going to highlight that anyway. Sometimes having your natural skin can be helpful. All right. So while we have this baking powder on, we're not going to brush it off right away. So we're going to let it sit and we're going to let it just marinate, soak up all the oils of the makeup, you know, not the beneficial ones, of course. And in the meantime, I'm going to start on eyebrows. I've done a tutorial on eyebrows before, so you all can go back and look at that. But for now, I'm going to go in with a Precision Brow Liner in Dark Brunette. And as soon as I open the cap, I rub it on my hand a little bit to warm it up so it makes it easier to move around. I'm just lining my eyebrows now. Again, this is a Soft Glam, so I'm not going to do anything too harsh. As you see, I'm moving the liner in a hair-like motion. So you don't want to do anything too harsh because it'll look colored in. We want to definitely keep it on the more natural side as far as this part of the makeup goes. Contouring already gives us a little more dramatic look, so we have to cut back somewhere to get the soft out of the glam. And so that's one eyebrow. And this is before I'm going to conceal and clean up the loose ends and the line that looks a little bit wiggly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side quickly. And I'm going to go right back in with that perfecting concealer to help me clean up my eyebrows. So ladies, this concealer is going to be one of your best friends, and you're going to need it your entire makeup process. It's definitely going to help you achieve all of those looks, and don't mind messing up because this is your holy grail. It's going to help you fix it. So I'm going to take the tip. So it's shaped kind of similarly to a lip gloss wand, and I'm going to just use the tip. I take a little bit of the product off on the side of the tube, and then I'm going to just lightly line underneath my eyebrows.
I'm sure not comment with you that whenever we have a guest saying that she loves your lipstick hack.
Thank you.
Yes,
It is something that I discovered when I had those long nights in my undergrad, and I would wake up in the morning and have these terrible bags under my eyes and nothing would help. So I had to figure out how to color correct, and this was before we had our Mary Kay I Play color correcting line, but also I require a more orangey reddish undertone because that's what my skin naturally holds. So I had the Orange Mio, and I wasn't really using it for a lipstick because it's really kind of bright to me, and so I had only used it once or twice, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see how this works. And so one day I used it, and it was like, oh my god, they're gone. Like, you can't even tell that they're there anymore.
And that was Carol. And Carol also, she's saying she loves learning all the new things. So keep going.
Thank you. I'm using the tip of the blending brush. I'm going to squeeze it so that you can just use the little side that you've created. And I'm going to use that to blend underneath the eyebrow where we just use that concealer so the line isn't so harsh. So we're just going to tap. Don't drag. We're not dragging at all in this process.
And Linda, she says that she loves a tip that you spray the sponge rather than soak it so that you can squeeze out the excess water. So
yeah. And so part of the reason why I don't soak it, sometimes I do, but part of the reason why I don't is because if I'm using just one blender, I want to be able to have a dry side to use powders and whatnot. So if I didn't have the bottom of this dry, my powder wouldn't be able to apply to my face, if that makes sense. So
it makes
if I'm using more than one, then yes, I will completely submerge it, only because it makes it so where it doesn't move your makeup around. And right now I'm just blotting off some of that excess powder like we talked about. And I do feel like I'm still a little bit red, but I'm going over it with the foundation, guys, because we haven't even done that yet. So I use foundation on the back of my hand. I just put a little bit. It just makes it easier for me. I don't like keep squirting it out. So I'm going to take that wet side and I'm going to just start applying.
And Heather also says that when you showed the nourishing oil, she says that she also loves that product. So
oh my gosh, I love it, and I can't get my boyfriend to keep his hands off of it. So we literally are in the bathroom in the morning fighting over our nourishing oil, and because we're like, no, you can't use it. It's only a few drops left. It's less than half of it. Like, no, you can't use it. Oh my goodness. So I used to have to like buy us both a bottle to keep on each side of the sink so we wouldn't argue over it.
And there's a Monica that said hello. And, just to let you know, while you do your foundation there, we have guests that I could tell. We have guests from New York, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Illinois, Georgia, Washington, California. And I don't know if I got everybody, but isn't that exciting?
I mean, that's awesome, guys. I'm so glad that you're joining from so many places. Oh my goodness.
I know. And one more little housekeeping. So if you are making comments and we see Facebook user, I saw Facebook user, that's because you haven't given StreamYard permission. So if you do that, we can see your name. Go ahead.
All right, and just to let you guys know, I'm working my foundation down into my neck because one of the biggest mistakes that people make is forgetting that when you're looking at your face, you're also looking at your neck 9 times out of 10, and so you need to do whatever to your face, to your neck. So I also wash whatever I wash my face with, moisturizer, down my neck as well because they're one and the same when it comes to makeup and beauty. So
it looks beautiful.
So we got a really soft finish right here. I'm gonna just add a little bit more to the sides and blend up and around.
We have Texas in the house also, and Alabama.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
I'm glad you guys are here. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with a layer of finishing spray. Now this stuff here, you guys, oh my god, it's like to die for. Best spray ever. So I love to use this in between layers because it definitely gives me that all day stay. So between this layer and then in the next layer of concealer, I'm going to do a little bit more under eye. That's just my preference, don't beat me up. And then we're going to do one more spray.
Thank you, Erica Brown. She's going to try and give permission to StreamYard so we see her name instead of Facebook user. Thank you.
And now this time the concealer dots I use are definitely smaller because I already have some. You don't want cakey makeup, you just want a soft glam. The thing that I love about Soft Glam is that it's so easy to make it from a day to night look. You can do this earlier in the morning before you go to work, and then just have your concealer and another lip gloss in a brighter or bolder shade like a red to definitely spice your look up for the evening. And I'm going to just blend this out one more time. Okay, so that is our foundation, contour, and eyebrows so far. And now I'm going to just go ahead and grab this blush.
Moani makes it sound very easy, simple, and it doesn't take all day. Look at how efficiently she's doing this. So I know we can all learn from you, Moani.
So I'm going to smile so I can see the apple of my cheek, and then I'm going to drop it. So this is one thing most people make a mistake of, is smiling and keep smiling while they apply their blush. But if you're not smiling all day when you drop your face, your makeup is not in the space that you want it to be. So I smile, drop my face, and then I go in with the blush right where I want it to be.
Okay.
And I'm doing this with the limited edition pink set. Sorry, ladies. It's my favorite, but you can still get the regular Mary Kay black brush set, which has a lot of the same brushes, but I'm using the pink version.
I like that one too.
I'm just dusting a little bit of pink, a little bit of life back into my cheeks. You can definitely go for something a little heavier if you want something more dramatic. But because we did that contour, I'm not trying to be super dramatic with my blush. I want it to be light and subtle and just rosy and natural. So another hint, a little blush right on the tip of your nose, because you don't want to just look like you put it there. You want it to look natural. And when you blush, you usually brush also around here too. So just don't forget the nose. All right.
Well, we got Minnesota in the house. Oh my goodness, we're going across the country.
So I am going to use this brush again. And because I only use blush on it, I'm just going to use like a cotton swab, and I'm just going to wipe it off, dust it until it's pretty much clean. And then I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow color Cinnabar. So it's in my palette. It's this color right here. And I'm just going to use it overall on one lid. We're going to do a monolid look because, again, it's a soft glam. We're not going to do too much. So I just go a little bit in the crease and over the lid. And we just move it back and forth. We're not trying to do a whole, lot of anything. It's almost like contour for the eye. And so this is going to just give you a more complete look. And if we were doing natural, I probably would have stopped a couple layers of concealer ago. But we're doing soft glam, ladies, so let's do it. So not too much, we have a nice base, and then I'm gonna go in with this champagne-ish color right here. I'm gonna pull it out and tell you guys exactly what it is. It is Rose, and it's a shimmer. And I'm just gonna go in the very corner of both of my eyes and outer corners to give it a little pizzazz.
Moani, Erica Brown says that you are rocking it.
So these are one of our final steps, but before I do this, I'm going to do one more layer of finishing spray. Make sure that you're doing your lashes or your mascara last, because if you put the finishing spray on before it's done drying, you will have black streaks. You will be upset. So just learn from my mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and do another layer of finishing spray. We're going to go ahead and add, I love this Panorama mascara. I almost forgot to tell you guys, this brush is crazy. So every time you turn it, your brush changes shape, which means that it allows you to do volume, length, and get those little fine hairs that are hard to get. And get this, even the tip of this brush has bristles on it, so you can get in the very inner corners and the very outer corners, or even your lower lashes if you like. So I'm a false lash girl, but I always use mascara to blend my natural lash up. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
So to our guests or consultants, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, in the comments, and Moani can get to answer them. So we'll read them to her. So make sure you write your questions on there while she's putting on her mascara.
That's it for that. I'm going to grab my highlighter in the shade Canary Diamond. Oh my gosh, love it. And then I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush that I have, and we're just gonna do a little highlight. I love this color. It is blinding. And if you love highlight like me, this is it. It's going to give everything that you want it to, like glass. I do a little bit on the tip of the nose, the bowl, my chin, and everywhere pretty much that I used that concealer, except for the bridge of my nose, I'm going to be putting highlight. So yeah, there's that. And then the last thing that we're gonna do tonight is we're going to do a lip look. I like to do something with my brow liner, because if it matches my brows, it's gonna look great with the rest of it. I line my lips with the liner.
Oh.
And it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're going to cover it up with a little lipstick anyway. I am going in with, this is the color Toffee. I'm pretty sure it's a limited edition lipstick, but you can do with anything that's like nudish or rosy for the morning, and then switch it to a red, like my Roma red, or this, what color is this? The Iconic Red lip gloss is also cute. But I'm gonna go over top of it. And there you have it. We're pretty much done. After this step, I would usually go ahead and add my lashes. So you can do falsies if you want, or you can leave it here. I'm really glad that you all got to do this with me. Let me see. I don't think I saw any questions.
I don't think so. There was a lot of good comments, Moani, about the tips they learned from you, and the lipsticks, and then the finishing spray, and the contouring, and the highlighting. When you said, when you drop your cheeks is where you put it. Like, I learned that too.
Yeah.
So wonderful. I don't know if I'm going to go look real quick on my phone in here, but I don't really see any questions either. So we're going to go ahead and let me see what's on our next on our agenda. But you look, I have to tell you, look gorgeous, beautiful.
Thank you.
And it's so flawless. So beautiful. Okay, so what do we do now? We're going to go ahead and we did you know, something that we didn't do before, but maybe we can go back a little bit for the Skin Analyzer app. Can we do that, Natasha? Oh, no, actually, we do that right now. So before we, no, yeah. So do you think we can do that a little bit now or not? So we have an app that absolutely everybody loves. And so we're going to try and see if we can get that up for you. Now we can come back to that later. So right now, also, I want you to, we're going to go ahead and show you another, oops, hold on. Let me check my notes here. Yes. Okay. So Natasha's going to go ahead and she might be able to go ahead. She's our technical support. So give her, you know, like a little clap because she does all the behind the scenes and we couldn't be here without her. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to also to our translator. But so 2 videos, the Skin Analyzer app is going to tell you exactly what your skin needs because sometimes we cannot get right the balance or we haven't even started using maybe our Mary Kay products or you need a consultation with your consultant. So your consultant's going to send you an app link or you can go look for it, but we're going to listen to that one. And also we're going to check another innovative technology so that you can shop with your consultant. And one of those apps is called Sweet 13. So we have a few things in the technology that we're going to go ahead and watch. Oh, there we are. Okay. I think we were just a little bit gone for a few seconds. Welcome back. So we do have, we're going to announce a winner. Yes, I am back on the screen. I apologize. And then we are going to announce a winner. So watch across the screen. Okay. We're going to watch across the screen who our lucky winner is. Remember, I mentioned that oh, okay. So we're going to play the videos right now, I think. So let's watch. You know, sometimes technology is awesome, but sometimes it gets a little stuck. Okay, here we go.
Step 2, get your instant skin analysis report. Step 3, personalized consultation with your Mary Kay beauty consultant. Lastly, get the product delivered right to your door. Step 1, snap a selfie. Step 2, get your instant skin analysis report. Step 3, personalized consultation with your Mary Kay beauty consultant. Lastly, get the product delivered right to your door.
Isn't that awesome? So here's one more.
Okay, Sweet 13. Escape to a one-of-a-kind beauty experience. Discover. Explore. Shop till you drop. Immerse. Next level window shopping. Okay. Visit Sweet 13 today with your independent Mary Kay beauty consultant.
Okay, so isn't those wonderful 2 apps that are just at your fingertips, and they're all free to our consultants and to our guests. So why not take advantage? Find out what your how to start, how you can shop with your consultant, and how you can find all about your skincare needs and the right formulas. Okay, our next up video is we're going to show you a video in English and in Spanish on how to start a Mary Kay business. You might be curious, so here you go. So take it away.
We all like having choices, right? Mary Kay gives new independent beauty consultants the flexibility to choose how they want to start their Mary Kay business. Here's a quick breakdown of those options. And the best part is, you can pick the one that best fits your lifestyle. Mary Kay eStart allows you to start a Mary Kay business for only $30. eStart includes 1 year of access to a Mary Kay personal website, a beautifully branded website that allows you to share your business with your potential customers. You'll also get 1 year of ProPay access, which allows you to securely process customers' credit and debit cards immediately. You'll also get access to Mary Kay InTouch. Think of it as a backstage pass to all things Mary Kay. Information, education, and branded materials that can help get your business moving. If you want to take it up a notch, check out the Mary Kay Starter Kit. With this option, you get everything that's included in the Mary Kay eStart, in addition to this adorable bag that includes retail-size Mary Kay products, samples, party supplies, business resources, plus tips and selling techniques. These products should be used to demonstrate with your customers. They're valued at over $400, but empowering other women to feel beautiful? That's priceless. Once you've selected your startup option, you may also choose to add the new Beauty Consultant Sample Pack. This optional upgrade can help optimize your business with a bundle of some frequently requested Mary Kay product samples, with enough to share with your first 30 customers. Reach out to your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant to learn more about starting a Mary Kay business. She will tell you that at the heart of this business is fun and flexibility. You get to choose how much time you put into it, and earning up to 50% profit on everything that you sell at suggested retail price isn't too bad either. If you want to know more about Mary Kay startup options, click the link in the caption below. And while you're here, check out some of these stories from other Mary Kay independent beauty consultants and how this business just fits. A todos nos gusta tener opciones, ¿verdad? Mary Kay ofrece a las nuevas consultoras de belleza independientes la flexibilidad de elegir cómo empezar su negocio Mary Kay. Aquí hay un desglose rápido de esas opciones, y la mejor parte es que pueden escoger la manera más adecuada para su estilo de vida. Mary Kay eStart le permite iniciar un negocio de Mary Kay por solo $30. eStart incluye 1 año de acceso al sitio electrónico personal Mary Kay, el hermoso sitio electrónico de marca que te permite compartir tu negocio con tus clientes potenciales. También obtendrás 1 año de acceso a ProPay. Te permite procesar de manera segura las tarjetas de crédito y débito de tus clientes de inmediato. También tendrás acceso a Mary Kay InTouch. Considéralo como tu pase de entrada a todo lo relacionado con Mary Kay, lleno de información, educación y materiales de marca para ayudarte a poner tu negocio en marcha. Si quieres llevarlo a un nivel superior, chequea el juego inicial Mary Kay. Con esta opción obtienes todo lo que está incluido en el Mary Kay eStart, además de esta bolsa maravillosa que incluye productos Mary Kay de tamaño regular, materiales para fiestas, recursos de negocios, consejos y técnicas de ventas. Estos productos se deben utilizar para demostrar con sus clientas. Están valorados en más de $400, pero empoderar a otras mujeres para que se sientan hermosas, eso no tiene precio. Una vez que hayas seleccionado su opción de inicio, también puedes optar por agregar el paquete con muestras para la nueva consultora de belleza. Este complemento opcional es una gran manera de maximizar el inicio de tu negocio con un paquete de algunas muestras de productos Mary Kay con suficientes muestras para compartir con tus primeras 30 clientas. Comunícase con su consultora de belleza independiente Mary Kay para obtener más información sobre cómo iniciar un negocio Mary Kay. Ella le dirá que en el corazón de este negocio hay diversión y flexibilidad. Tú eliges cuánto tiempo invertir y qué tan involucrada quieres estar. Y obtener hasta un 50% de ganancias en todo lo que vendas al precio sugerido al menudeo tampoco es tan malo. Si deseas saber más sobre las opciones de inicio Mary Kay, haga clic en el enlace que aparece en el título siguiente. Y mientras estás aquí, descubre alguna de las historias de consultoras de belleza independiente Mary Kay y cómo este negocio puede ser la oportunidad ideal.
Hey, so what did you think? Isn't that amazing to hear just a little how easy it could be to start your own Mary Kay business? So why, we're going to see a couple of flyers up on the screen in a minute, but why would you want to start a Mary Kay business? Ask yourself, would that be maybe just to have you your products and service yourself as a brand ambassador and maybe have a couple of friends and family? Could it be that you want to have a side hustle and just make a little, just to help you make ends meet? Or maybe you're in that place right now because of the past 2 years, you know, many women and some men have walked away from their corporate jobs and are not ready to come back, or they don't want to go back live in person. So many reasons, and Mary Kay could just fit for that reason. It's a flexible opportunity. That's the number one reason we're hearing a lot of, a flexible opportunity. So write in the chat, why would you consider a Mary Kay opportunity? And you heard, and I'll tell you in a minute how you can get started. Like I said, make a little extra money, have some fun with it. It allows you to balance yourself, balance your priorities. And you know, we have a culture in Mary Kay that women support women, that we empower other women, and our consultants just look after each other. We believe in our products. We have the highest quality and we have the best technology of our manufacturing technology plant. It's awesome. It's in the Dallas area. And the other thing is that, you know, what Mary Kay has been around for more than 58 years, empowering women to follow their dreams and how to. So there's a lot of reasons. I personally joined because I fell in love with the products and continue to enjoy everything else with it. On the how to get started, $30 with an e-start. Okay, you get 30. You already heard the things that you get, but make sure you check with your consultant, your director, her director, because you want to have more information. And so at $30 gets you started with the you get the website, and then you get the customer credit card processing, plus all the back office that Mary Kay offers all consultants. But you might want to go ahead and get that beautiful starter kit with a designer bag that you saw on the screen for $130. Your choice. And you can always, at the beginning when you first sign on, you can decide to select the sample pack for only $45. If I were you, I would say, yes, sign me up with that sample pack. So make sure, type in the chat. We want to know, do you have any questions that we can answer for you? But be sure to make sure to follow up with your consultant that invited you here today. And she will follow up with you how to get started. So, but we'd like to know who's ready. Who's saying sign me up now? And she's going to do that for you, okay? Any questions, let us know. And now, guess what? We're going to announce a lucky winner. Do you know who our lucky winner is for commenting and sharing her comments? Yay! Congratulations, Erica Brown. You are a lucky winner today. And there's going to be a link that's going to be posted here on the Facebook. And make sure you click on that so you can give us all your information, so that we can get that special price. And what is that price going to be? Do we get to see what that is? I think if we have a picture of that, it'll come up on the screen. If not, I'll let you know. I'll let you in the secret here. It's not really a secret, but it's one of our very favorite products. We have the giveaway. Erica Brown, you just won the finishing spray. Did you see how Moani used the finishing spray? Oh my gosh, it is amazing, especially with hot, humid weather. Okay, so now we'd like to come back and bring our makeup artist back one more time. We want to give her officially thank you and see her glamour look. So any finishing remarks? Look at how beautiful she looks. Did you see how she changed her lipstick, right?
Yes. So while we were on break, I went ahead and put on some lashes and the iconic red lip gloss, just so you guys could see how easy it is to change this look from day to night. Like that. So I'm really just glad that I got to do this. Thank you all for having me, and happy beauty, guys.
Thank you, Moani. Thank you. You're beautiful. Inez is a beautiful sister. I'm glad I got to meet you. And I know that everybody enjoyed all the wonderful tips that you gave us. And I know some of you are going to go ahead and try those tips. Anyway, so thank you again. And we want to say good night. I think we have maybe another video or a little chat that we are going to go ahead and play. And so wish you everybody a happy evening and God bless you all. Thank you. Oh, I forget. Oh, one more thing. I do want to say thank you to beauty consultant Catania Fernandez from Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you so much for your translating our show today. Yay! And thank you, Natasha, and for all your background techno background. And good night.
Blessed with miracles as we manifest our dreams. We are people on a mission with a vision supreme. Our purpose is to learn and we bring our national miracle every year to fruition. We believe bigger as we elevate our consciousness. We are worker breakers, free car drivers, diamond and bubble bee earners. The jacket in the first 48 is a must-have. Gold medal, well, that's just our norm. We believe that miracles really do happen as we release our angels from within. Debuting as an international national area, pink and luxury Escalade. Let me introduce you to the miracle area. Blessed with miracles as we manifest our dreams. We are people on a mission with a